Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm actually here today with something a little different. I am going to be showing you how I make one of my lotions at home. So this is one of the lotions that I use on my baby. And I know you might be thinking, I thought she was all about nutrition. So the name HolistiKali has holistic in it for a reason. I don't want to just focus on nutrition based on what we eat, but what we also put on our bodies, in our mind, how we deal with our emotions. Our health does not depend on what we put in our mouths. There is so much more to it. What we put on our skin is, they say that 60% of it is absorbed. I think that number is a bit exaggerated, but whatever it is, a percentage of what we put on our skin is absorbed through to our bloodstream. So that does impact our health. And this is why I have not used any commercial lotion on my baby. I have only used coconut oil, almond oil, and the lotion that I'm going to be showing you today that I make at home. Before we get started, I want to let you know that you can find all of the ingredients in the description box below, and I apologize in advance for my voice. Thankfully, I recorded the video earlier today, so the instructional video should not have this voice, but I'm sorry that at this point this is the only voice I have. I've been running around chasing after a toddler and playing with him, and so by the end of the day my voice, my energy is just shot. But this is the only time I have to share these videos with you guys, so let's get to it. So here's my setup for today. I am going to be using a double boiler. So I'm going to put a glass on top of that pot and make my lotion in there. So for the lotion, you're going to need half a cup of almond oil, 1/4 cup of beeswax, 2 tablespoons of shea butter, and 1/4 cup of coconut oil. So we're going to wait until the water comes to a low boil, and then we're going to set it up so that we can have a glass on top of it and melt the different oils and beeswax using the steam that comes from the water. Okay, so now that the water is starting to boil, I'm going to put my glass bowl in there. So first I am adding this steaming rack so that I can put the glass on top of it. And now I'm going to start adding all of my oils and beeswax. So here is the half cup of almond oil, one-fourth cup of beeswax, 2 tablespoons of shea butter, and 1/4 cup of coconut oil. I will be lowering the temperature to it's 500 on my induction top oven, which is 195 degrees Fahrenheit or 90 degrees Celsius. So you want to make sure that you stir occasionally. You don't have to sit here and stir the whole time, but stir occasionally as the ingredients melt. So as the beeswax and the shea butter melt. It's finally melting, as you can see, the beeswax. So stir so that it is incorporated well into your oil. Now that it's all melted, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vitamin E. Vitamin E is an essential vitamin. It's really good for our skin. It's also good for our overall health. It is also good at preserving the lotion. It's a natural preservative. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of it. And mixing it in. All right, perfect. So now we're done. We're going to turn off the burner and we're going to put it into mason jars. So I have a 500 ml mason jar, so it should fit in one of these. If you have smaller jars, you can put it in multiple jars. And voila. So we're going to let it cool. I'm going to let it cool on the countertop and I will check back with you once it has solidified. All right, so here's how that lotion turned out. It's been cooling the entire day. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. If you can see that, it is basically a hard lotion. If you want a whipped lotion, then you can whip this with a little bit of water. So you would put some water in your smoothie blender, for example, and you would slowly pour this oil before it solidified. You would pour the oil into the blender and you would blend it until it is whipped. But because I don't really care for whipped lotion, and because adding water actually decreases the shelf life of the lotion, I prefer having it this way. But if you plan to go through it quickly, if you're going to be using it for the entire family, then you prefer a whipped consistency, then go ahead and whip it. I mean, you can still do it. It's not something that changes the formulation of the lotion. Also, if you want to add scents, you can use organic essential oils, and you would add that at the same time as when I added the vitamin E. So you would just add a few drops. So you can add like 10 drops of a specific essential oil, and you would have scented lotion. I'm keeping this unscented because again, it's for my baby. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. ለአማርኛ ተናጋሪ ተከታዮቼ ይቅርታ፣ እነዚህን ቪዲዮዎች በእንግሊዘኛ ብቻ ነው የምቀርጻቸው። የኢንፎርሜሽን ማካፍለው ቪዲዮዎችን በአማርኛም በእንግሊዘኛም እቀርጻለሁ፣ ግን የሬሲፒ ቪዲዮዎችን በእንግሊዘኛ ብቻ ነው የምቀርጻቸው እንዳይደጋገም ብዬ ነው። ግልጽ ያልሆነ ነገር ካለ ካያችሁት ላይ ዛሬ ያያችሁት ቪዲዮ ላይ ግልጽ ያልሆነ ነገር ካለ እባካችሁ ኮሜንት ሴክሽን ስራ ሳውቁኝና I will እመልስላችኋለሁ፣ ለማስረዳት እሞክራለሁ። So I was just explaining to my Amharic speaking viewers that I will only be doing these recipe or instructional videos in English, but that if they have any questions, they can let me know in the comment section below and I will help them in the best of my ability. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that you're giving me your time. I know that you could be doing 101 different things right now. Please share with your family and friends if you find this video helpful. We should try to minimize the amount of chemicals and toxins that we put on our body, in our body, that we inhale. So this is just one step towards a cleaner way of living. And so, yeah, so please share with family and friends, and please subscribe so that, you know, not only will you be notified when my next video comes up, but it also keeps me motivated to continue making videos for you guys and sharing videos. Even though, again, I apologize that I may look exhausted and my voice is basically gone, but this is the way that I can provide that you videos. This is the me you're gonna get at this point. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day.